Good evening, and welcome to Now That's Entertainment, the show that brings you Connecticut's top talents from the world of music, art, and dance. And as we like to say, a world of entertainment for a world of events, but right in your backyard. The official description of madrigals in dictionary.com is a secular vocal music composition or part song without instrumental accompaniment, usually for 4 to 6 voices, making abundant use of counterpoint imitation, and it was popular especially in the 16th and 17th centuries. Also, it's a lyric poem suitable for being set to music, usually short and often of amorous characterization, and especially fashionable in the 16th century and later, and in Italy, France, and England. Tonight, we are pleased to present our very own, very talented madrigal group from right here in Connecticut. Enjoy the beautiful vocal music of the Elizabethan Consort Madrigal Singers.
Sing we and chant it, one love doth grant it, fa la 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 la. Sing we and chant it, one love doth grant it, fa la 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 la. Not long youth lasted, and old age hasted. Now is best leisure to live in pleasure. Fa la 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 la. Not long youth lasted, and old age hasted. Now is best leisure to live in pleasure. Fa la 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 la.
Greetings from the Elizabethan Consort. We are here to bring you music and merriment from days of yore. Our next piece is an Italian madrigal that's a bit naughty, but fret not, gentle viewers. We shall contrive to gloss over the naughtier bits with an instrumental interlude on the miniature crumb horn.
Tuttori, 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 mi dici canta, canta. Non vedi che non posso rifiatare, ma che tanto cantare. Che mi dice si suona, 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 non le campana nonna, non le campana nonna. Malotto, o sei cantori, orrori, ogni. Si ottagio, si ottagio, si ottagio, sottazione. Si ottagio, si ottagio, si ottagio.
Now something a bit more serious for those of you who are more serious.
Oh, eyes of my beloved, oh, eyes of my dear love, 'neath arched brows glancing. Oh, eyes of my beloved, Yea, verily, lords and ladies, may we present to thee the one, the only, the bravest of the brave Sir Robin!
Fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, fa-la, fa-la-la-la. Bravely bold Sir Robin rode forth from Camelot. He was not afraid to die for brave Sir Robin.
He was not at all afraid to be killed in nasty ways. Brave, 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 brave Sir Robin.
Fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la. He was not the least bit scared to be mashed into a pulp, or to have his eyes gouged out and his elbows broken,
To have his knees split and his body burned away, and his limbs all hacked and mangled.
brave Sir Robin.
His head smashed in, and his heart cut out, and his liver removed, and his blood and his heart removed, and his body
What?
Where did he go?
Brave Sir Robin!
Well, I'll tell you what happened to brave Sir Robin. Brave Sir Robin ran away.
Bravely ran away,
Bravely ran away.
When danger neared his ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and left. His brave Sir Robin turned about, and gallantly he chickened out. Bravely taking to his feet, he beat a very brave retreat. Bravest of the brave, brave Sir Robin!
And we are back with the Elizabethan Consort, and thank you all for being here on the show tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, and by the way, for this segment, I am Sir Robin to you.
Goodly sir, we would address you in no other wise.
From this day forward, thou shalt always be.
Thank
Sir
you.
Robin.
Indeed, sir.
Thank you. But no, really, it's been great having you here. We have some great music coming up. I mentioned in my opening that the music is basically from the 1500s, around that time, right? Elizabethan and Tudor era.
Yes, that's right. We do, and of course, across the different countries, as you said,
Right.
Italy, France, Germany, all of the popular madrigals. Madrigal was a popular art form for about 200 years.
And the most famous one, of course, is Greensleeves.
Oh,
that
yes,
everyone
we have
knows.
this very special rendition of that
yes.
for you tonight.
Yeah, that'll be great. And tell me a little bit about Greensleeves. Supposedly was commissioned by
Oh, by King Henry
King
VIII,
Henry VIII
yes.
for his second
Well,
wife.
he takes credit for writing it, but of course, no one can be sure, and I don't think anyone would want to doubt that, and if they wanted to keep their heads.
Right.
And through the years, there have been many different lyrics written for the
Oh,
the
yes.
piece.
For that piece.
So we're going to be
Of course, it's Christmas song
Mm-hmm.
and many other things as well.
And Sir Thomas Morley was also a big
Oh,
madrigal
yes.
composer.
Probably the most prolific of all the madrigal composers. We have tons of madrigals by Morley, and they're all delightful.
Now tell me a little bit about the birth of Elizabethan Consort.
Well, let's see. I was doing a program at St. Joseph's College, which is now, of course, University of St. Joseph's, for Jacques d'Amboise, and I was asked, do you know any madrigal singers? We have the Shakespeare Festival every year, and I said, sure, I know some madrigal singers, and I had sung some madrigals with another group, and so I gave them a call. And, could I pull a quartet out of there? No, we're really busy. And I thought, well, I'll just make my own. And here we are. We've been doing that
There you are.
since 2005, and we've branched out, and through your good graces, do caroling and all
Yeah,
kinds
you've
of
done wonderful work for
jobs.
a lot of my clients, so it's great.
Thank you.
And then also this is all under the umbrella of Buffa.
Yes.
And for those of you who remember a few months back, you had a presentation of children's opera.
Yes, we did The Three Little Pigs, or some excerpts from it, which is an original program that we do. We use music from the public domain, so it's all famous composers like Donizetti and Mozart, but it's our own libretto.
And that's under the name of Lollipop Opera, which is
Lollipop
another
Opera.
Yes.
Right.
Buffa.
We have lots of different things. We have all kinds of
Stepchild.
entertainment to offer you. We have madrigal singers. We have a jazz group. We have kind of an eclectic group. We've got Lollipop Opera. We've got our musical theater programs, which is the original Buffa, two-person programs that are good for small spaces. But with the operas, we've kind of enlarged our productions. We bring in nice sets and have a whole different sort of thing.
Well, we had some wonderful comments and feedback on Lollipop Opera because it was so different and unique,
And we strive to be different.
If nothing else,
Speaking
we're all
of that,
different.
we're going to have some very wonderful different music from the Elizabethan Consort, and we'll be back in just a minute.
fa la canzone senza note nere, fa la canzone senza note nere, se madama se la ragazziere, falla d'un tuono che invita a dormire, dolcemente, dolcemente facendola finire, falla d'un tuono che invita a dormire, dolcemente, dolcemente facendola finire, per altro di spargere durezze, per altro di spargere durezze, che le mie orecchie non mi sono avvezze, falla d'un tuono che invita a dormire, dolcemente, dolcemente facendola finire, falla d'un tuono che invita a dormire, dolcemente, dolcemente facendola finire.
And now, naughty little French song, but it's in French, so it's all right. La la la, je ne l'ose dire. La la la, je le vous dirai. La la la, je le vous dirai.
Il est un homme en nous vire qui de sa femme est jaloux. Il n'est pas jaloux sans cause, mais il est cocu du tout. Et la la la, je ne l'ose dire. La la la, je le vous dirai. La la la, je le vous dirai. Il n'est pas jaloux sans cause, mais il est cocu du tout. Il preste si la main, au marché s'en va à tout. Et la la la, je ne l'ose dire. La la la, je le vous dirai. La la la, je le vous dirai. And I, said she. Oh, give me, but first not say some token, and with his hands of rest he would have spoken. Fly away, she cried, feeding her flock near to the mountainside.
As I saw sitting all alone,
Feeding her flock near to the mountainside.
the shepherds knew not whither she was gone.
After her lover, but after her lover, humming to his side, up and down he went, up and down he went, up and down he went, up and down he walked, up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, while she was missing.
missing.
When he found her, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing.
Up and down, he walked.
Up and down and down he wandered. Up 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 and down he wandered.
While she was missing,
She was missing.
when he found her, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. My bunny laugh, she smiled when she her heart beguiled. Fa la 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 la. She smiled when she her heart beguiled. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Smile I still love therefore, and you shall love me more. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Smile I still love therefore, and you shall love me more. Fa la la, fa la 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 la.
Now, so popular was that text that, of course, it was set by many, many magical composers.
Indeed.
And we should like to perform our favorite for you tonight by Mr. Bach.
Johann?
No, not exactly, but it is about a bonny lass.
And how's she smell? Smile it.
Yes, exactly.
You were right the first time.
My bunny lass, she smelleth, making the flowers jealous. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. My bunny lass dismayeth me, all that she doth say. Fa la 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 la. My bunny lass, she looketh like a jewel, and soundeth like a mule. My bunny lass, she walketh like a doe, and talketh like a crow. Fa la fa la fa la fa la fa la di da. Fa la 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 di da. My bunny lass liketh to dance a lot, liketh to dance a lot. She's Guinevere and I'm Sir Lancelot, and I'm Sir Lancelot. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Hey, la 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 la, fa la 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 la.
Fa la la fa la la fa la la fa la la.
My bunny lass, I need not flatter, what she doth not have doth not matter. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. My bunny lass would be nice, yea, even at twice the price. Fa la 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 fa 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 la 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 fa la 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 fa la 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 fa la 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 hey with a fa la la fa la la fa la 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 with a hey now with whoa yeah with the zing bam beat la bit up dum did da bit la did da be bit la zing la did da j king up la did da with a hey na na ha cha cha with a fa la 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 fa la 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 fa la la la.
And now, of course, we know what you're all thinking.
Yes, we do.
We've sung songs by British magical composers.
By
French madrigal composers.
Italian.
Yes, and you're saying to yourselves, well, what about the Jewish madrigal composers?
Of
Yes?
course. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, here is a piece. This is the... Well, of course you're thinking we're going to do the most famous Jewish madrigal of all time, which is, of course, my moil to me the unkindest cut didst give.
But nay.
Nay. Not so predictable are we. We're going to do the second most famous Jewish madrigal of all time, written by none other than King Henry VIII.
I didn't know he was Jewish.
That's true.
Milady, that man got married so many times, and every time he changed religion with a change of wife, and so who knew what he was by the end of it all?
Wife, yes.
Well taken, well taken.
So he wrote this with the indomitable Sir Alan Sherman.
In Sherwood Forest there dwelt a knight who was known as the righteous Sir Greenbaum, and many dragons have felt the might of the smite of the righteous Sir Greenbaum. I chanced upon him one morn when he'd recently rescued a maiden fair. Why art thou so forlorn? Sir Greenbaum, is thy heart heavy laden? Said he, forsooth, 'tis a sorry plight that engendered my attitude bluish. Said he, I don't want to be a knight, that's no job for a boy who is Jewish. All day with a mighty sword and the mighty steed and the mighty lance. All day with a heavy shield and a pair of aluminum pants. All day with a slaying and slewing and smiting and smoting like Robin Hood. Oi! Wouldst I could kick the habit and give up smoting for good. And so he said to the other knights, you may have my possessions and my goods, for I am going to Shaker Heights, where I've got some connections in dry goods. Farewell to the dragon's paw and the other swashbuckling games and sports. I'll work for my father-in-law when I marry Miss Guinevere Schwartz.
From popular ballads to solemn church music and the sophisticated music of the court, Elizabethan music was varied and inventive, delightful and moving. By Shakespeare's time, the music of the church, the court, and the stage had become sophisticated and varied, capable of communicating many moods. And virtually all plays, comedies, and tragedies use music to heighten the drama. The part song had reached a superb peak in the madrigal. Tonight, we had Elizabethan music and the madrigal all in one, in the varied, inventive, delightful, and moving performance of the Elizabethan Consort Madrigal Singers. For more information on this wonderful group or any of our featured performers, our website is michaelentertainment.com. My name is Michael Morissette. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time on Now That's Entertainment.
Now is the month of May when merry lads are playing. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Now is the month of May when merry lads are playing. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Each with his bonny lads upon the green grass. Fa la 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 la. Each with his bonny lads upon the green grass. Fa la 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 la. The spring glad, the storm, and winter sadness. Fa la 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 la.